Hello and welcome back to another episode of Roblox Stepford County Railway. My name is Wizzy Zero, you can also call me Wizzy, and today we're once again driving some more trains on Roblox. Now, it has been a little bit since we've last played. Last episode we did do Connect. We took a look at a couple more new routes from this most recent update. We're going to continue with that theme this episode. We're going to drive Connect again. We're actually going to drive another one of the new trains. We're going to drive the Class 350/1 double. It's an 8-car train. And of course this one doesn't have as many routes, but all the routes we're going to do this train can handle, obviously, since I took a look at that beforehand. But we're going to start with this one. We're going to start with Route 007. We're going to start the Hampton Hargate side. So we're going to do Stoke, Milton, CS eastbound. So Hampton Hargate, turn around, head to Stepford Central, and then from there we'll switch routes. But anyways, this one has a pantograph, so erase that. Open up the chat. Make sure nobody's coming, and then we can go on our merry way with the lag and all. Now, I do apologize for the lack of videos within the last month. That was obviously not my intention. But of course, things happen, life happens, and have things been happening? I'll tell you what, and we'll get into that here in a little bit. Well, yeah. A lot of life changes have happened with me over this last month. I finally got my school all situated. My degree or my graduation petition has been accepted. I'm just waiting on my diploma at this point. And as of yesterday of this recording, I officially now have a job. And I will be starting that on Monday. And so I'll get into that here in a little bit too. So to say a lot of things have happened, I guess would actually be more of an understatement at this point. 2 big stressors are done, complete. Making sure graduation's all set. And of course, finding a job.
This is Hampton Hargate. This train terminates.
Now from here we're going to turn around and head to Stepford Central.
Thank you for traveling with us today.
Now, of course, with me having a job, and this is going to be a full-time job at that,
The train now standing at
I will not obviously have as much time to be able to record.
Stepford Connect. Service to Stepford Central.
But
via
I do
Harrogate.
have a plan for that.
Calling at
But of course, I don't want to make promises because every time I make promises and I don't
St.
record,
Helens Bridge.
I always feel bad
Stepford East.
because I say I'm going to do something and I don't.
Due to a short
So,
platform,
once again, no promises
passengers
being
for
made
Ellesmere
here.
Junction
But my
travel
plan
front 6 coaches.
is, since obviously my weekdays are going to be busy, my weekends, I'll be doing things during the weekends, but I will have the opportunity what I want to do is I want to do a double recording session on like either Saturday or Sundays. So what I want to do with that is I want to record, of course, this along with possibly, so there's a couple of possibilities here. Either recording Minecraft for Minecraft Monday, or because I really want to get back into GeoGuessr. So there's a possibility where I might basically cancel the Minecraft Monday for now. And I was kind of planning on taking a break from Ocean Block 2 anyways. Because I just feel like I'm at a point where I'm not entirely sure how I want to progress with that. So I'm thinking, well, I'm going to obviously not do Ocean Block 2 anymore at this point. But I'm thinking I could replace the Minecraft Monday, like I said, altogether with a new GeoGuessr series. And I think what I'm going to do for that is I might have those scheduled for Mondays as well. I can't really think of any really clever date names like I've with a Minecraft Monday or this series I don't really have a date thing either with it. But the Monday Thursday thing has got kind of a good balance, I would say, because it's not like I had been doing a video, then 2 days later there's another video, and then you have to wait like 5 days for another video. It's a good balance, so it's like 3 and 4. So that's my thoughts right now. Is, like I said, going ahead, starting back up with GeoGuessr, and continuing with this for Thursdays. But honestly, let me know what you guys think about this in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. I know historically on my channel, obviously as far as the main series that I post go, GeoGuessr is my highest viewed series. And I've been talking about bringing GeoGuessr back for a little bit now anyways.
Change here for services to Stepford Airport Central, Greensley and Whitney Green. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform.
But doing the double recording session, I can just do them back to back. Then schedule them, and then I don't have to worry for the rest of the week. Of course, that takes up a little bit more time, so there is a possibility, maybe, especially depending on what my plans are for the weekend, where maybe I won't do one video, or I might shorten the videos. So for this series, instead of going an hour, I might do something between 30 and 45 minutes. And then the same thing with the GeoGuessr video. I might do something along the lines of 30 to 45 minutes. But I want to do the 1 hour thing still. It's just, like I said, dependent on what things look like for each weekend. But yeah, going back to my job for a moment, like I said, I just got hired yesterday. I'm going to be doing an accounts payable position. And I went to school for accounting, so, and honestly, it was really only like 3 weeks after I got my school all situated when I got this, so. And of course, that's part of the reason why I haven't posted anything the last few weeks, or the last month, is because I've been focused so heavily on those two things. And of course, that makes sense. I mean, this is a big life thing too, so. But I want you guys to know that I'm still thinking about you guys. I still want to post for you guys. So,
Central.
channel's not going anywhere. And I did want to do an update sort of video, but with me actually having time today to be able to record this for tonight, because I am recording this, the day is going to be going up. As I have done a lot in the past. I figured, you know what, this will be a good opportunity for me to kind of discuss what's happening and what's going to happen. So, music sounds so loud to me. I don't know why. I mean, when I look at the mixer on OBS, it looks like it's fine. I mean, it looks like you guys can definitely hear me over over this, but I mean, the game audio, music kind of overpowers the game audio. What I can do is I can bring the music down just a little bit there. I had it at 16%, brought it down to 12%. Didn't bring it down much, but of course some of these songs are so loud, and then you got some songs that are so quiet.
We will shortly be arriving at St. Helens Bridge. Change here for services to Barton. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform.
This train is formed of 8 coaches.
So depending on the timing of everything for this route, or the planned routes or whatever, this video might end up being a little over an hour, which is, of course, as always, completely fine. But it should be around an hour.
The next station is Stepford East.
So once we get to Stepford Central, we are then going to change to route R107, which is Stepford Central to Leighton West semi-fast. And then once we get to Leighton West, we're gonna then turn around and do route R109, R109, which is Leighton West Airport Central. I was gonna do Airport Central to Leighton West to Hampton, Hargate to Stepford Central, but then I got looking at what we did last episode, and last episode we did Airport Central to West Wyvern to Stepford Central. So almost a similar routing, just a little bit further out than Leighton West. So doing it this way is kind of like a reverse sort of thing of what we did last time, in a way.
Change here for services to Stepford UFC. And
a lot of lag for whatever reason.
Please mind the gap between the train and the
Calling
platform.
at Stepford Central only. This train is formed of 8 coaches. The train now approaching platform 5 does not stop here. Please stand back from the platform edge.
So yeah, I've actually been playing a bit of GeoGuessr lately, obviously on my own time. I've been playing a bit of the duels, so I kind of want to do that for the videos as well. I've of course been watching Captain Sparkles playing it, and that kind of, in a way, reignited my GeoGuessr
Welcome on board the Stepford Connect service to
hype, or whatever
Stepford
you want to
Central.
call that.
The next station is Stepford Central.
That was a metro train that we were hearing there. Stopped at
Shortly be
Four
arriving
Ways.
at Stepford Central. Change here for services
Lag,
to
holy crap.
Stepford Bay, Stepford Victoria, and Willowfield. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform. This train terminates here. All change, please.
Stepford Victoria. This train is full of 6 coaches.
And now we're at the point of the video where I don't really say much because I've already said everything I wanted to at the beginning of the video.
This is Stepford Central. This train terminates here. All change, please.
Seems like the horn's not working. I don't know why. Okay, so now we switch to R107.
The train now standing at platform 5 is the 1936 Stepford Connect service to Leighton West via Berrily. Calling at Stepford East, St Helens Bridge, Ellesmere Junction, Berrily, Morganstown, Hampton Hargate, Walton Newton, Leighton Stepford Road, Leighton City, and Leighton West. Due to a short platform, passengers for Ellesmere Junction should travel in the front 6 coaches. This train is full.
So I did see about that fire in Glasgow the other day, and that's too bad. I was right by the Glasgow Central Station there. But at least no one got hurt or killed, which is a big plus there. But it is such a tragedy that such a historic building in downtown Glasgow was completely destroyed.
Welcome on board this Stepford Connect service to Leighton West. We will be calling at Stepford East, St Helens Bridge, Ellesmere Junction, Berrily, Morganstown, Hampton Hargate, Walton Newton, Leighton Stepford Road, Leighton City.
Speaking of tragedies, I did see that the preliminary reports has been released on the plane crash that happened here in Bangor a little over a month ago.
We will shortly be arriving at Stepford East.
And there is one channel that I watch every once in a while. Captain Steve.
Please mind the
He
gap between the train and
he does a great job explaining these sorts of events and what happened and everything. And of course, he
Leighton City.
put out a video from the preliminary report.
Due to a short platform, passengers for Ellesmere Junction should travel in the front 6 coaches. This train is formed of 8 coaches.
And in fact, so my new job,
Stepford East.
or the job that I just got,
Train is for
is at a company at the airport.
is St. Helens Bridge.
It's not with the airport itself, but it's a company that works at the airport. Which is pretty cool.
Welcome on board this Stepford Connect service.
My mom's actually retired from the Air Force, or Air National Guard,
Helens Bridge.
and she worked at the base here in Bangor, at the airport. And my dad, the short time that he was in the Army, he worked for the Army that's here in Bangor at the airport as well. And I have a cousin who currently works at
St. Helens Bridge.
the Air National Guard here in
And
Bangor.
change here for services to Barton. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform.
The Maniacs. 101st Air Refueling Wing.
Garrily, Morganstown, Hampton, Hargate, Water Newton,
So of course,
Leighton, Stepford Road, Leighton City.
that means that the Air Guard
Leighton
here
West.
is
Due to a short platform,
refueling,
passengers
obviously.
for Ellesmere Junction
So
should travel
KC-135s.
in 6 coaches. This train is formed
Well, right now that's what they have. I believe they are going to be getting some new planes.
Leighton West. The next station is Ellesmere Junction.
And they're not, I guess they're not the KC-135s anymore, the new ones. But yeah, the airport here is, it's rather old. Used to be at one point Dow Air Force Base.
Welcome on board this Stepford Connect service to Leighton West. The next station is Ellesmere Junction.
And used to have 3 runways, but there's only 1 runway now. 15 and 33. And it is a 2-mile long runway. And so because of that, we can obviously get planes of any size here. It was actually it was actually on the list of shuttle landing sites as well. Of course, the Antonov AN-225 has come in here a couple of times. I've seen it a couple of times here. And of course, I have a video of it coming into Bangor here on my channel. And that's actually my most viewed video on the channel. Right now, it's at, I think it's like 75,000 views, which is absolutely wild to me.
The train and the platform. Due to a short platform, the doors in the rear coaches will not open.
The Antonov AN-124 has made its appearance here
service to
quite a few
Leighton
times.
West.
We get C5, C17s come here every once in a while.
Hargate, Milton, Leighton, Stepford Road,
the
City, and Leighton West.
presidential plane will come in here once in a while.
Ellesmere Junction.
They'll do touch and goes or approaches here.
The next station
In fact, I know that new plane that they got from Qatar, I believe it is, that they're gonna retrofit to become the new Air Force One. When that was actually on its way here, that actually stopped here in Bangor. We get fighter jets that come in every once in a while.
Welcome on board this Stepford Connect service.
One of the
to
Patriots planes
Leighton
made
West.
its appearance here
The next station is
just, what was it, last week? Bringing back military personnel.
We will shortly be arriving at Berrily. Change here for services to Greensleigh and Whitney.
And of course, Bangor
Please mind the gap between the
is
train and the platform.
also known as being an airport for diversions. So if a plane going or coming from Europe needs to be diverted, they will divert to Bangor if they need to. Since it is basically the last major airport, well, it is the last major airport here in the U.S. For flights going to and from Europe.
This is Berrily. This train is for Leighton West. The next station is Morganstown.
In fact, where I live right now, actually, my current, with planes take off from runway 15, when they turn to head south or whatever, they actually go, their flight path basically goes pretty much over my house, or right by my house.
Welcome on board this Stepford Connect service.
And then of course the
Leighton
tankers, or
The next
C-17, C-5s, or whatever, when they're doing touch and goes or approaches, they go over the house. So I'll usually bring up Flight Radar 24 on my phone, whatever, and just see what's flying overhead. And
Edge.
of course, usually it's tanker or whatever. And they'll be like, oh yeah, that must be a tanker. It's not showing up on the flight radar. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Of course, I hear the Army helicopters once in a while, or the Life Flight helicopter that goes by once in a while. Now, I can't remember if I have a video on here or not from, I was thinking I need to stop here, but I don't. A video of the Life Flight helicopter taking off from the interstate by my house. I'm gonna take a look here.
We will shortly be arriving at Morganstown. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform.
Leighton Stepford Road, Leighton City, and Leighton West. This train is formed of 8 coaches.
So looking at my videos on
This
YouTube Studio
Leighton West. The next
on my
station
phone,
is
I
Hampton,
do
Hargate.
not see the helicopter video here.
Welcome on board this Stepford Connect service to Leighton West.
But yeah, I remember that day.
Hampton, Hargate.
I was getting ready, and I heard the helicopter fly over, and it sounded low. We're gonna spad. Yep.
Spad alert. Spad alert.
And so I looked at Flatler 8R as I typically do, especially if it does sound low like that, and I saw it circling around and landing on the interstate, and I'm like, oh. I'm like, that's right next to my house. So I finished getting dressed and went out. Actually,
We will shortly be arriving at Hampton, Hargate. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform.
yeah, I didn't have it on there. Because I was trying to remember when that happened. You look at my
This is Hampton, Hargate.
pictures and videos.
This train is for Leighton West. The next station is Milton.
Because I know we didn't have any snow yet. I remember it was starting to get a little cool. So it was like in the fall, the October 1st, so.
Welcome on board this Stepford Connect service to Leighton West. The next station is Newton.
Yeah, when I was up on the bridge over the interstate, I did happen to spot a Lotus. So when we get to the station up here, I am going to take a look, see how far in we are on the video. Actually, I could probably do that really quick right now. We're at 34 minutes, so... Obviously another train in front of us.
Newton. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform.
This train is formed of 4 coaches. Platform 3 for the 1950 Stepford Connect Service to Leighton West. Calling at Leighton Stepford Road, Leighton City, and Leighton West. This train is formed of 8 coaches.
This is
Another 350.
this train is for Leighton West. The next station, Leighton Stepford Rocket Parade.
350/1 single unit.
Welcome on board this Stepford Connect service to Leighton West. The next station is Leighton Stepford Road.
See, I don't know if that other guy would have been stopping here or not.
We will shortly be arriving at Leighton Stepford Road. Change here for services to Newry. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform.
Yeah, see that signal, if it turns red before you get to that or whatever,
This train is formed
well,
of 8 coaches.
I don't know. There's obviously opportunities for that to turn red and you have absolutely no way of stopping without spatting. Or in time to not spat, rather. Of course, that can happen in quite a few areas too.
This is Leighton Stepford Road. This train is for Leighton West.
Just kind of looking to see if that other train is coming up.
Leighton City.
Although I think too, the render distance might be too far as well.
Welcome on board this Stepford Connect service to Leighton West. We will shortly be arriving at Leighton City. Change here for services to Edgemead, Lynn by the Sea, Rayleigh Bay, and West Wyvern. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform.
Okay, last stop before we
Leighton City. This train
go
is
to
for
Leighton West.
Leighton West. The next station is Leighton West.
Okay, now on to Leighton West.
Platform 2 for the 1955.
Welcome on board this Stepford Connect service to Leighton West. The next station is Leighton West.
Go back down to 45. I know it's going to slow down up here, so. And it's going to slow down to 30 up here shortly. Yeah, see, I'm not hearing the horn. I just don't know if it's not working or what. That was my keyboard. I was just shifting it over slightly.
We will shortly be arriving at Leighton West. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform. This train terminates.
So yeah, I'm just thinking right now, I think I'm going to continue to keep the times or the schedule for the videos at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Because I was thinking, I mean, since I won't be recording them on the days that they'll be uploaded anymore, I could change the times again. But I figured, you know what, I'll keep them at 7. I wonder if that other 350 was coming here as well. So now we're going to switch to 109.
The train now standing at platform 1 is the 2000 Stepford Connect service to Stepford Airport.
Looks like the
Central.
350.
Calling at Leighton City, Leighton Stepford Road, Wharton Newton, Hampton Hargate, Stepford Airport Parkway, and Stepford Airport Central. This train is formed of 8 coaches.
Welcome on board this Stepford Connect service.
Yeah, I think that is the same
Stepford
guy.
Airport Central. We will be calling at Leighton City, Leighton Stepford Road, Wharton Newton, Hampton Hargate, Stepford Airport Parkway.
So I don't
and
know
Stepford Airport Central.
which route he might have been doing then. Let me see if I can figure that out. Leighton West. So he obviously wasn't coming from Rayleigh Bay. I'm guessing he was probably doing the Benton route, which is R044. But this train cannot do that route.
We will shortly be arriving at Leighton.
There's a possibility you could have been doing this route too, the 109.
Lynn by the Sea, Rayleigh Bay, and West Wyvern. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform.
This train is formed of 8 coaches.
So what I've done to be able to see which trains can go along which routes, on my spreadsheet here, and I think I've gone over that before, is I've made train groups. So every train in that group shares the same stations. So this train is train group 5. The 350/1 is train group 4. And R044, yeah, R044 contains train groups 1, 2, 3, 4, S1, and S4. So obviously this train I'm driving right now, because it's class 5, cannot drive R044. But the train that the other guy is driving can.
Leighton Stepford Road, Wharton Newton, Hampton Hargate, Stepford Airport Parkway.
In fact, I think
Stepford Airport Central.
the train the other guy is driving can drive. Well,
Stepford Road. Change here for services to Benton.
I was gonna say I think that one can drive any route,
Mind the gap between
Um,
the train and the platform.
but I'm thinking it might not. No,
Hargate. Stepford Airport.
they can't do the Rayleigh Bay to Leighton West.
Airport Central. This train is formed.
Because only the trains, and I'm gonna overshoot my marker. No, maybe not. Only the trains that start with a 1, basically can do the Rayleigh Bay routes. CS4, well, and the class 68.
Stepford Road. This train
This one is which train? The 185
next station
single.
is Wharton Newton.
The 185 double cannot do any Rayleigh Bay routes. In fact, that's the only class 100 XX or class 1XX train that cannot do
Stepford Connect service
any of the
to
Rayleigh Bay routes.
Stepford Airport Central. The next station is Wharton Newton.
So depending on which way we go at the split up here, I think will determine, give us or tell us which route the other guy was doing. So you're going left, which means the other guy was doing routes R044, Benton to Leighton West. Which has a 2 head code.
We will shortly be arriving at Wharton Newton. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform.
So yeah, we'll be stopping at Water Newton here, then Hampton Hargate,
And Stepford Airport Central.
Airport
This
Parkway,
train
I
is
think,
formed of 8 coaches.
and then Airport Central.
Your attention, please. The 2012 Stepford Connect service to Leighton City has been cancelled. This is due to a member of the train crew being unavailable.
This is Water Newton. This train is for Stepford Airport Central. The next station is Hampton Hargate.
So we are at 50 minutes in the video right now. Let's see something. Yeah, Airport Parkway and then Central. Next stop, Hampton Hargate.
Welcome on board this Stepford Connect service to Stepford Airport Central. The next station is Hampton Hargate.
Yeah, I'm just thinking now too with the GeoGuessr, new GeoGuessr series. That means I'm gonna have to make a new thumbnail. Yippee! So I'm thinking what I'm going to do for the GeoGuessr one. I don't know if I want to start that on Monday or not. There's a chance I might not. Especially since I do still need to create the thumbnail for it.
Be arriving at Hampton Hargate.
Yeah, so I think that's what I'm going to do, is I'm not going to start it this week.
Between the train and the platform.
So the next planned video, I'll just use that word, planned. The next planned video will be the Roblox Stepford County Railway next week. So, let me take a look. I think...
Hampton Hargate.
So we've done Connect last week, this week. We could do some more Connect next week. I know I've talked about the possibility of us doing some Airlink. Because of course we have the new routes for that. Well, I say new routes, but the split from the terminal shuttle, which for that. Because I kind of talked about that possibility of doing that for this episode last time. So maybe we'll do that. We haven't done Express in quite some time. Actually, we've done Express more recently than Airlink, but both we haven't done in a while. So yeah, I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna plan right now on doing Airlink next episode, taking a look at the new shuttle routes. Of course, all of the other routes we've completed fully. There's still obviously more trains we need to do, but of course, since it's a shuttle route that we're going to be doing, we can only use the shuttle train.
We will shortly be arriving at Stepford Airport.
So those other trains we still won't see for now.
And the platform.
And then I think maybe the following week I'll plan on doing Express.
Airport Central. Calling at
Because this is episode 43.
only.
The last episode we did Express was episode 34. And the last episode we did Airlink was episode 33. And of course, Waterline has been even longer since the last time we did that. Last time we did Waterline was episode 26. But that's because we've completed every route that is available to us on Waterline. And although at this point, because of these updates, we could go back into it, because even though technically we've already done those routes,
Welcome on board.
they'll look a little different than what they would have last time we've done them.
The next station is Stepford Airport Central.
I think for now I'm going to wait on doing that because I want to... My goal for this series right now is for us to take a look at every single route first. And as far as that is, what I mean by taking a look at each route is doing at least one direction of that route.
Stepford Airport Central. Change here for services to Stepford Central.
And all three of these routes that we are doing today, right now,
Terminal 3. Please mind the gap between the train and the
are
This
the
train
first time
turns
we've taken a look at any of these directions. Or taken a look at these routes, period. But anyways, so we're pulling into Airport Central now. This is our final stop.
Stepford
Final
Airport
stop of the
Central.
video.
This
We're
train
currently looking at 58 minutes. So that's pretty good actually. So we'll be
today.
right about an hour. So we're gonna quit the menu. And we're gonna minimize the chat. We're gonna go back. Passenger. Connect, and we are gonna look at Airport Central. Bring back the chat up. You know, I don't know if we've done an outro here before. Now that I'm looking at it. Interesting, we've got a lounge over here. Yeah, maybe we'll do the outro in the lounge here. So anyways, yeah. So, like I said, plans right now are for us to do another Roblox Stepford County Railway video next week. Then the following week, this is the plan. The following week I will introduce the new GeoGuessr video, and then we'll do some more Roblox Stepford County Railway. But anyways, that is just about going to do it for this video though, so hopefully you've all enjoyed. If you did, please make sure to leave a thumbs up. And of course, as always, I will see you in the next episode. Bye!